Man of many mistakes. I made them all so you don't have to, but you can if you want to. Welcome. Making men great again. Now they tell me that we're at war. And the word war is a trigger word for a lot of folks, me included, but especially for our females. You say war, the first thing they think of is danger. The first thing they think of is, where is my safety coming from? How do I remain safe through this war? This is the time when men and women realize their roles. It has to take this sometimes for us to have that light bulb go off and say, okay, I'm the protector and I'm the protected. And that's when we kick in. So making men great again. Our president wants to make America great again. Well, guess what has a lot to do with that? America is made up of men and women. And I'm here to talk to my men to support our women. Now, when I say that, I'm not talking about to support them in the sake of maybe getting with the woman or maybe getting the woman's most precious possession. I'm talking about true protection. I'm talking about filling a void that she can't fill herself. So now, making men great again is not the easiest thing to do because if you notice, like myself, whenever we would approach women or whenever we would be in the company of a woman, immediately our minds would go straight to conquering the woman. And when I mean conquering the woman, that means taking from her her most precious possession, something that she covets, her power. And then sometimes when we take that, pew, we ghost. And then we ask ourselves, well, why is she treating us this way? Or why is she acting funny? Or why does she have an attitude? Or why is she angry? So to avoid these consequences, let's take a different approach, fellas. Why don't you learn how to be in the company of a woman and be her friend and build a foundation that's solid so that in case things may turn romantic or things may turn sexual, there's a foundation of strength. If something should go wrong, if a limb from your tree should break, you can rebuild without ghosting, escaping. Let me just go deeper into what I mean. Any house, anything, any structure has a foundation. And 9 times out of 10, that foundation has a concrete beginning, a concrete, solid foundation. And what you build upon that, sometimes you build it on wood, or sometimes you may build it on straw, you may build it on stick, or sometimes you may build concrete on concrete. My point is that if we made a foundation made of sticks, or made of mud, or made of something that just wouldn't give us that strength, then that foundation is guaranteed to break. It's guaranteed to fail sooner or later, but it's guaranteed because it wasn't built on anything strong. Relationships, friendships, partnerships need a strong foundation. And men, that is our job. Our job is to be in the presence of a lady and her not feel as if we're here only for her most precious possession. Our job is to be in the presence of a lady and give her something that she hadn't had before you. Hopefully that can be good knowledge, that can be direction, that could be a sign of strength. Because once you leave your meeting or your date or whatever case, you want that lady to feel that she has met a man of God, that she has met someone that in the time of war, she'll feel protected. And when you do get that lady, which is usually very rare, this is how you keep her. You don't make her feel as if she has to protect her most precious possession every day, as if she has to hide it from you or lie to you and say that, hey, it's that time of the month. You want her to want to have that want you to have that anytime you want. And by time you get her security, by time you get her confidence, and by time you get her love, hey, it's available, man. It's available even when you don't want it. Because we're making man great again. And we're doing the work. Don't just meet a woman and make it the end goal of getting those yams or smashing. That's the easy part. Do the hard part. Get to know her. Let her know you. Understand what makes her go. Understand what makes you go. And if there's a connection there, build on that. But don't give her the impression that all you want to do is take her to the bedroom. Because here's what happens when you get her to the bedroom. If you get her to the bedroom before you get into her mind or before you get secure with her, you're guaranteed to have a breakup, and probably an ugly one. Because now she's giving you her most precious possession. She's giving it to you. You've taken it and you haven't nourished it. You haven't preserved it. You haven't made her feel special. You kind of make her feel cheap, feel used, feel abandoned. And yes, us men, we do have a tendency of doing that. So in order to make men great again, you have to give her a different type of butterfly when she sees you. You have to give her those type of butterflies where she doesn't want you to leave her presence. Because in your presence, she feels safe. She feels whatever war the world can put on, it won't affect her. Because she's safe and she's coveted. Making men great again. Making men great again. This is the mission 2025 moving forward. Because the world is deteriorating in front of our eyes. Biblical statements and all these scriptures are coming to life. It's here. We are here. We're in it. It's not that it'll be here soon. No, we are in it. It'll just get worse. And for it to get better, we have to change our mindset. We have to change our approach to how we treat each other. And men, know how to treat your woman, but mostly important, know how to treat one another. Men, when we see each other, when we're in each other's presence, there's so much testosterone and there's so much alpha going on in our bodies. How are we releasing that energy? Are we releasing it mean mugging? Are we releasing it brushing one on the shoulder, bumping into a man? Or can we release it with, peace, my brother. How you doing? What's your day look like, man? How's your kids? Because these conversations are possible. It's just the ego and the testosterone that has to be controlled. Because we want to make men great again. Men, fellas, you have no idea the power you possess. God is within you. And there's no middleman with you and God. There's no preacher you can put in the middle of you and God. There's no woman you can put in the middle of you and God. There's no obstacle you can put in the middle of you and God. It's a direct line. It's a direct line. It's the main line. And it lives within you. You have to tap in. Because listen, evil will tell you everything. It'll give you every reason to stay away from your main line. But I'm here to tell you, if you want that woman, if you want that relationship, if you want that friendship, if you want that partnership for real, you got to do the work. We have to make men great again. It's not hard, but it is a journey. And once you do that, I guarantee any woman you want, you will attract. Any partnership you want, you will attract. Any friendship you want, you will attract. Because now you're exuding with making man great again. You're exuding with that secret sauce that a man has that we've been too afraid to tap into. Well, it's time now, because just like we started this video, they tell me we're at war right now. Bombs are dropping and lives are being lost. Babies are being killed. Women are being pillaged, raped, and taken for granted. This must come to a stop, fellas, and it's up to us to bring it to a halt. 30 years ago, 20 years ago, I definitely was in that boat, and I wish someone would have told me what I'm telling us now. But I can't look back because, like I tell you, there's no rear view mirror in my car. It's just a windshield, and all I can do is look ahead and be in the moment. But for you who's on your way up, avoid these mistakes. When you see a woman, build a foundation. When you see a lady you're interested in, build trust, build a foundation. And in order to do that, you must tap into something that you haven't been in touch with, and that's your inner spirit, your most high. And with that love and guidance, I guarantee you will attract anything you want. I wish someone would have told me.